Okay guys, so in this lesson we're going to be looking at defense against a headlock, okay? So let's say the person has you in a headlock. Well, actually let's rewind it, okay? If my hands are up and you're following the videos, what is the angle of attack of a headlock? It's coming around. So go for a headlock, it's around here. There's the dynamics of a headlock is the same as the dynamics of a sucker punch. If my hands are up, if he goes around here or around anything, my hand should be up. So I should never allow him to complete the headlock from this position. I've seen actually this happen in street fights and headlocks, and a lot of times this guy's talking to his friend, well, twice that I saw it, and the person came from behind and put him in a headlock. And what he did from there is just start punching right to the head. So again, that comes down to awareness. Now, what do you do if you're put in a headlock? So I'm going to break it down in complete detail. So first thing is, you want to tuck in your head. Then if you take any punches, you take them on the head and not the facial area, okay? The second thing you want to do as quickly as possible is try to trap the arms to not allow him to be able to use this arm. Now, if I do this, pull the arm back, he's going to eventually pull it up. Give me force, he's going to pull it out. If I'm here, like right now, go, I'm blocking it this way. So if I come from here to here, and now I pin it here, right? From there, I want to bring this hand around, come into the face, and lift, okay? Once I go here, I can push him back, I can strike, I can come around. From there, go into my eye gouging or my neck cranking or elbowing behind the head, whatever you want to do, okay? So if my hands are here, again, I'm going to break it down. He tries to go for a headlock, my hands are going to come up, I should strike. If he goes in, go slow, goes in for the headlock, boom. The first thing I forgot to mention is you want to also lower your center of gravity. So what you don't want to do is allow him to take you down to the ground. So I widen my stance that if he tries to move me, I move with him. I automatically right away lower my center of gravity, I pin, I come over here. Now let's say he already started throwing punches. If I'm here, again, I tuck in my head and just grab whatever you can. When you're coming up, right? I'm coming up with my whole body, right? I'm driving this and I'm opening it up here. Again, I could either go into the hair, I can go into the eyes, I could neck crank, I could strike him. I'm driving the hip back. If I push, I'll bring him down with my whole body. This has to be done like in one shot simultaneously, which I lower my center of gravity, I tuck in my head. You have other options where you could, like, you know, people say bite. Like, yeah, you could bite, but I don't know how much they're going to feel it through his clothes and everything. The guy's under adrenaline, he's punching you. I mean, if you could maybe try it, but don't bank on it and don't stick to it, okay? Mostly focus on just trapping that arm. Again, opening this arm and lowering yourself and trying to trap that arm and tucking your head and bringing that hand across. If you tell me, well, what if the person is much taller? I've done this with much taller people. If they have you in a headlock, right, their head's not going to be up here. Their head's going to follow the arm. It won't be such a big difference where I can go here. And if you can, then you can either go for hair, you can grab the back of the shirt, you'll find definitely something to come around. So I also have the option of striking the groin, boom, coming low once I open him up. Okay? So it's a pretty simple defense. It does work. I have seen, I've trained with some wrestlers where what they do is when they're here and they do this, they actually pick the person up. I believe that takes a lot of effort, you gotta be strong for me to lift up Costa. Again, you gotta keep it simple. Bring it around, go into the eyes. If the person's moving his face, doesn't matter. Go into the bridge of the nose or whatever you get. You could also get this over here. There's a pressure point right under here. Look at that, right? And you move him back. So you have a lot of options. All this is about reaction time. As soon as you feel this, boom, bring it down right away. If you could intercept it before it locks, even better. True story with you guys. I'm going to share with you guys. I was walking downtown. middle of the day, and a lot of people knew what I teach, and I worked as a bouncer in clubs. And I always told people, don't like joke around with like fighting and stuff, especially if you're gonna attack me from behind, because I might and most probably will hit you. So I'm walking downtown, and I feel this. So turn around, Costa. I feel this, right? Like, okay, so go like that. So I feel this. I did this, and bam! I slammed him right into like. It was like, I remember it was right by the bank. Bang, he went, and I lined up for a kick. And he's on the way, like, what are you doing? I'm like, don't do that from behind. So the instant I know, if I feel anything, I'm closing off, I'm moving, I'm opening up, and I'm striking as quickly as possible. So, you could also play with those drills where, put me in a headlock, just slowly, boom. I'm gonna do it again. And like, just feel. Go again. And then it's like, boom, then you learn how to do this, right? This is why it's important when you do scenarios, you get the feeling of what it is to be tackled, pushed, somebody grabbing you from behind, to develop as well the feeling and the reaction time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. I'll see you next time.